Alright, fellas. Our first task is to quietly eliminate the guards in this area.
Right, boss. If they raise the alarm too early, we'll blow this whole operation.
Right. There's the chopper. We can't lose it. If things go wrong, that's our only way out. We'll hit the American base from the north. We have to stay quiet and deal maximum damage. We got to weaken them for the main attack as much as we can. We have the following objectives. First, mine the enemy howitzers. Secondly, eliminate the radio to make sure they can't call for air support. Third, we are to deal with the demolition team. They can remotely trigger the explosives outside the base perimeter from their tent. If we don't take care of them before the main attack, most of the Vietnamese infantry will get killed before they get to the base. Remember, the Vietnamese will attack as soon as the alarm is raised at the base. Let's try to stay out of sight as long as we can, then find a safe spot to blow up the heavy guns. Yankees will scream bloody murder. Our allies will launch their attack and will assist them with surgical strikes from the rear. Any questions? Let's get started. Charge is set. Let's move on to the next one.
Впереди противник.
Вижу врага.
Súng vào!
Charge is set. Let's move on to the next one.
Trên đất.
All the howitzers are primed and ready to go.
Chúng tôi bị tấn công.
Tất cả đồng loạt.
Огонь прикрытие сейчас! Get to the cars! Đó là tín hiệu, tất cả tấn công. cả đồng loạt, bắn.
Thế đằng nghiêm
Thêm
sinh
một thằng nữa.
tất cả đi.
Tấn công. Bắn vào bộ binh. Tôi không muốn. Tuyết.
Bắn đi. Chuẩn bị đấy.
This picture was taken in Hanoi on February 1st, 1968. Lieutenant Kazakov's group had just returned from South Vietnam. Kazakov and Morozov's mission in Vietnam was deemed complete, and they got on a plane back home. Sergeant Lee Wan Quan fought all the way until April 30th, 1975. He was killed in action just as the communists were hoisting their flag over the Independence Palace in Saigon and ending the Vietnam War. Lieutenant Pham Thanh Minh also fought until the last days of the war. His involvement with Soviet Special Forces did not remain unnoticed. He quickly rose to the ranks of the Communist Party of the Social Republic of Vietnam. Lieutenant Morozov returned to the USSR in early spring of 1968. His diary entry about the end of his involvement in Vietnam was not entirely correct. He had to go back to South Vietnam a few times on special assignments to eliminate high-profile enemy targets and snipers. Officially, this was Lieutenant Kazakov's last war. Once back in the USSR, he became an instructor at one of the top military academies. A few years later, he unexpectedly quit and went to the Far East, where he dedicated his life to fighting illegal gold mining. Another war raged there, unofficial, unacknowledged, and unknown to the general public. 3 years later, Kazakov went missing during one of the operations. His trail goes forever cold in the taiga.